Hello everyone, sustainable fashion brand. Now that we have concept and merchandise, so we look into a store or a shop to sell. So will you buy or rent a store? Maybe that is something that you have to decide. Of course, by store I mean shop, a place to sell. It can be two ways, probably, but then there can be different ways to do those two ways as well. So first will be offline store. You can rent one, buy one, make one, but offline store is basically brick and mortar store which involves close survey. Okay, hope you remember this from my last video. Yeah, it says never forget me. What is missing? My wheels, so that I can launch even in thin air. Option 2, by this picture we can guess. Yes, you are right. You need to be very particular about an online store that we are talking to, because delivery is the only touch point that an online store has, so which make it so fascinating, and probably people think that we can create it, and it will be easier for us to work on online mode. There are different ways to get an online store. You can rent one at as low as 3000 rupees and maybe get free store setup, free maintenance, and some customization. You can buy one. It is available in different websites where you get a store related to your business model and you choose from it, or else you can create one. It's the tricky one, of course, to create an online store all by yourself. There are two ways to do it. Either you take help of Shopify, or maybe just Google e-commerce website builder or e-commerce solution, or the second one would be write the code. If you can't write it yourself, then probably hire someone. Of course, it is very pricey. Then trust me, hiring someone to do your job is always pricey, and when it comes to code a store, understand your business model, your ideas, and then build it on an online platform, that becomes even difficult. Some of my friends wanted to build an e-commerce site. Do you like the idea of it? Yeah, they also thought that they could pull it off, because they had friends and maybe they thought we could pull it, we can make it happen. So they started. The first step is, of course, booking a what do you say, domain. So they booked a domain and try to hire people to do it for them. uh, that is the most trickiest part. Okay, I forgot this. I am Puravi, Purnasha Mishra, and this is something which is I wanted to do always. So software is a need to help or destroy, but then I asked my friend the first question, okay, do you know coding? I mean, how do you plan to open a store online? Are you good at coding, or you know how to develop a website? That would be helpful. The basic idea is, are you an expert in retail operations? Maybe if you're not good at coding, then probably you are good at retail operations. Or so if they say no, so you have a diploma in retail management, or what? Why do you think you can pull it off? So they say retail is come on, everybody can do retail, but those days are over. You cannot really pull off an online store by not knowing how things work. So you have to learn from reality. That is the next level. You cannot bypass that and start working from things which actually never worked. There is myth on selling online is easy. If you have web store coded ready, then sales is easier, but reality is selling online requires the same effort, at times more effort than offline retail, because you are 24/7 open, and you do not know who your customer is or where from it can come to. If you have a web store, embedding operations, billing, merchandise becomes equally challenging. You have to be awesome in coding your business model, or else you can never achieve the way you thought, because it's not the coder or developer, it's you who is giving the plans, the process flow, and operations. So back-end work is also huge. It's not visible, that's the difference, because the legwork is the same in offline or online store. So you can plan your store in either offline or online, or maybe a hybrid mode where you can have both offline and online store. But sustainable refers to whole brand, not only clothes. So to sustain, you have to decide. I would suggest rent one. Maybe that would be quicker to learn. Okay, this is the first step that sustainable fashion marketing is all about. You have to have fair trade principles in place. I have tried to, highlight some of the things to help you build a brand: traceability, upcycle, cruelty free, second hand or thrift fashion, who made my clothes, made to order or custom order, shop local, tier 1 factories. These kind of things you can highlight, and then probably find what kind of brand I am. Where does my business model stand in prolonging life? If I am working with second hand or thrift fashion, upcycling it, increasing the life of the garment, you can use the buzzword as the strength to form your brand. Maybe rent an online store, test your idea, ready, run for it. When you are ready, you run for it. This is something which is I have been talking. You have to get people to listen to you. So for that, for a change, you can think creating and owning is good, but at times renting is also good when you are not sure about the job location, which may change or your idea may change. So buzz can be rumor and reality both at a time. For this time, I've decided to give one tip on every video. Find the episode in your life when you changed and became who you are today. Maybe it can help you introspect your leadership ability.